Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you about mental health and why we need to take it seriously. Mental health is an essential part of our overall well-being, yet it is still stigmatized and underfunded in our country. Our mental health affects our mood, behavior, and thought, and if left unaddressed, it can lead to serious consequences. Now, I will present the urgent need to prioritize mental health in Indonesia. According to a study published in the Journal of Psychiatric Research, Indonesia has a high prevalence of mental health disorders, with an estimated 18.5% of the population experiencing some form of mental illness. Despite this, mental health care in Indonesia remains inadequate, with limited resources and lack of trained professionals. The lack of resources and trained professionals has led to a significant treatment gap in Indonesia. According to a study published in the Asian Journal of Psychiatry, only 10 until 20% of individuals with mental health disorders in Indonesia receive proper treatment, leaving the vast majority of people to suffer in silence. According to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, it takes an average of 11 years for someone with symptoms of mental illness to receive proper treatment. This delay can have severe consequences, including job loss, financial instability, and even suicide. Furthermore, the stigma surrounding mental health in Indonesia can prevent people from seeking help. A study published in the Journal of Mental Health found that negative attitudes towards mental illness are prevalent in Indonesian society, with many people believing that mental illness is a result of personal weakness or moral failing. It's time for us to start addressing mental health in Indonesia and breaking down the barriers that prevent people from seeking help. This means increasing funding for mental health care, training more mental health professionals, and combating the stigma associated with mental illness. We also need to prioritize mental health education in schools and communities so that people can learn about the importance of mental health and how to support those who are struggling. In conclusion, mental health is an issue that affects us all, and it's time for us to start taking it seriously in Indonesia. With increased funding, resources, and education, we can improve mental health outcomes for all Indonesians. That's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.